Hello and welcome back to Bookmark Chronicles. Today I am doing part 3 of my series Spreadsheet, and this is the final edition, the mystery edition. So my first video was on my fantasy spreadsheet and all the series that I am currently reading. Then I did my romance one. I will have both of those linked in the description. And this is the last part. This is all of the mystery books that I want to read. On this spreadsheet, it is a mixture of mystery and like crime fiction-y things as well as cozy mysteries. If you've seen any of the previous videos where I talk about trying to read cozy mysteries, then you'll know that it has been a lot of trial and error. But this spreadsheet is the smallest of the three, so I'm just gonna run down the list the way I did with the romance spreadsheet and talk about what I've read, what I've tried to read, and what I think I may want to give a try. Starting with the top, I have 4 series that I DNF'd. Starting with the Stormy Day series by, I think her name is Angela Pepper. I was really excited about this. This was like the first time that I really ever tried to read a cozy mystery, and this was in like maybe 2018 or 2019. I think the book was on Kindle Unlimited and I was so excited. And then I was reading it and I was like, wow, this is trash. But I finished it because I was really hoping that it was gonna get better. And then when I finished the book, I was like, I can't read another book by this author. I can't read another book in this series, so I'm not going to. So that was Death of a Dapper Snowman. And it was a cute title, right? I thought I was wrong. Then I tried the Beyond the Page bookstore cozy mystery series. The first book was Murder by the Book. I think that one is by Lauren Elliott, maybe. Also a fail. I think I gave it 2 stars. Then I tried the Bookstore Cafe series. Death by Coffee. I really did not like that book. I might have a review of that one. If I do, I'll link it. So I got this next recommendation from Nicole when I was building my library of Black literature, and it's for the Mystery Bookshop series by V.M. Burns, who is a Black author. And it's not that I disliked this book, because out of the ones that I've named so far, this one was the one that I liked the most. However, there was the actual mystery with the actual characters, and then the main character was also writing a story within the story, so then it would like go back and forth between them, and I didn't like that. What I did like about this one though is that there were dogs instead of cats. I think their names were Snickers and Oreo, and they were poodles. I also liked that, at least in the first book, there was no romance except for that story that the main character was writing, but the main character herself is a widow. Her husband recently died, so there was no extra romance with her, at least, and I actually really enjoyed all of those elements. But overall, I just decided that I didn't want to keep reading that series. Then these next 2, I believe I have audiobooks for both of them on Scribd. First is the Ice Cream Parlor series. The first one is A Deadly Inside Scoop. And then there's the Detective by Day series by Kelly Garrett. The first book is Hollywood Homicide, which I'm going to try to squeeze into my TBR for Black Weenathon. I am really looking forward to this. I do think that I'm going to like it, so hopefully I'm right. And the next one is the first cozy mystery series that I've actually planned to complete and actually enjoyed the first book of a lot. The Tita Rosie's Kitchen cozy mystery series by Mia P. Manansala. The first book is Arsenic and Adobo. I bought the second one, Homicide in Hollow Hollow, and I requested an arc of the third book. I haven't read the second book yet, but I'm going to very soon. I loved Arsenic and Adobo. It was so good. Even the romance subplot I actually did not hate. Even though it is a little bit of a love triangle, I already have a preference for which guy that I want her to end up with. I really like the family dynamic of this Filipino family and the descriptions of the food and the recipes and her friendship with her best friend. And there's a lot of representation in this book, which I also really appreciated. I think I have a review of Arsenic and Adobo, so again, if I do, I will link that in the cards and the description below. But if you are a fan of cozy mysteries and you haven't read Arsenic and Adobo, I highly recommend it because it is absolutely worth it. All right, so here's where we get into some of the traditional mystery books. I have You by Carolyn Kepnes, the book that the Netflix series is based off of. I have not yet read the first book, but I do have it. I believe it was gifted to me by Robin, maybe. I know Therese really hates the second book, so depending on how I feel about the first one, I may or may not try to continue, but I have been warned that the second book absolutely sucks. Then another cozy mystery series, the Library Lovers series. The first one is Books Can Be Deceiving. I don't remember who this is by, and I don't remember who recommended it to me, but I'll probably give it a try. Next is the Mindfuck series, the first of which is The Risk. This is a series that's available on Kindle Unlimited, and I believe it's about a female serial killer who is dating the FBI agent who's hunting her down. I originally got this recommendation from Mina at Mina Reads in a video that she did maybe like 2 years ago when I first started watching BookTube, and then Megan, whose Instagram is Mouth Vader, she also has a YouTube, but she's more active on Instagram. She read it and she said she really likes it and that it was a quick read, so hopefully I will also get to this soon. I've had this on my Kindle Unlimited for like forever. It's kind of sad actually. Then I have the Noodle Shop Cozy Mystery series, the first of which is Death by Dumpling. I also believe that first book is on Kindle Unlimited, so I might have that one as well. Then the Coffee House Murder Mystery series, the first of which is On What Grounds. Then the Seaside Cafe Cozy Mystery series, I believe this is the one that Nicole really likes, the first of which is Living Let Chai. Then we have the Enchanted Bay series, the first of which is A Spell for Trouble. Then Books by the Bay, the first of which is A Killer Plot. Kebab Kitchen, the first is Hummus and Homicide. I want to say that Vina read the first book and liked it, maybe. And then those are all the cozy mysteries that I have on my radar right now. Someone said to me that Arsenic and Adobo is considered like a modern cozy mystery or like a millennial cozy mystery series or something like that. So maybe that has an impact on me liking it, or it could just be the cultural elements. I'm leaning towards it being the cultural elements because I just really enjoy books like that. And then the last two series on here are typical mystery series, the first of which is the Rizzolian Isle series by Tess Gerritsen. I really like this TV show and I have almost all of the books and still haven't started the series. The first of which is The Surgeon, and I remember the episodes pretty well, especially in the beginning, so I feel that the TV show is probably pretty true to the books. The last book was written in like 2017, but then I saw that she's releasing another one. Don't know how I feel about that, but hopefully I will read this series soon. My coworker also bought the first book and is planning to read it, so I will have somebody to buddy read it with. And then the last series on here is one that I recently bought, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I believe this is a trilogy, and if I'm not mistaken, a lot of people really love the first and second books and then are disappointed by the third, which is sad, but I will probably at least read the first two anyway. We'll see what happens. So again, I'll put up my stats for my mystery series spreadsheet. And actually now I'm curious to see what my stats are overall. Overall, it probably looks bad. I feel like for individual spreadsheets, it's not terrible, but altogether it probably looks bad. I'll pop that in to see how it is. But yeah. So from all these 3 videos, those are all the series that I'm currently reading or that I want to read or that I need to finish. And I'm sure it's a lot. Am I going to stop buying books until I make a dent? No. Am I going to stop starting series until I finish others? Also no. So let me know if you use a spreadsheet to track what series you are reading or if you just use it to track your books in general. Also let me know if you have read any of these or if they are on your TBR. Otherwise, that's all I have for you today, and I will see you in the next video.